Hey guys, I'm back. Told you I'd be back this week to talk about my new project, and here I am. Before I get on to project number two of 2024, I have to kind of go back to my original video. Shannon did watch it, and she never said much. I made a few jokes, but she was really good. She did leave me a little note that I thought I would share with you guys. She asked me to remind people of stuff. It starts off, you are, well, okay, I can't say that word on the camera. I know I can't say that word. That one's spelt wrong, but I know what she means. Oh, here we go. Remember, you are married to a loving, forgiving, what's that word? Oh, patient. I thought it said passionate. A woman who doesn't hold grudges. I mean, it's out of the bag now, right? Shannon's new job is a fiction writer. So there you go. Um, and everybody knows I am joking. So my new project number two of 2024, is something I've been working on wanting to work on for a long time. But because of time constraints, I've never been able to get around to it. And it kind of stems from, a lot of the cooking classes I've done. People keep asking, are you going to write a cookbook? And anybody who kind of knows me knows, I mean, I enjoy the whole process of making recipes, coming up with flavor combinations, the whole development. What I don't enjoy is, I'm never satisfied with the end product. I'm always tweaking, always trying new things, always pushing it to see where I can go with it. So, writing a cookbook would be, for the time it would take, by the time the recipes were done, pictures were done, all that was done, I'd be like, I'm not happy with these anymore. I want to change them. I want to do something different. So I thought the best way to approach this, and something that I'm really passionate about, is a website that kind of, I don't know, it brings together my 37 years of cooking, especially my last 20 years in business, and kind of propels forward into the future. So I've been spending a fair bit of time over the last few months on this, learning a lot about myself. I'm not a very patient person when it comes to building websites, but I wanted to do this from the ground up because I have this vision of how I want it to look, how I want it to work, and how I want it to grow. So I've been kind of doing that on my own, and now I'm at the point where we're starting to add uh, the recipes and stuff that I want to. So a little overview of what I'm building. The main part of the website is recipes. Cooking classes have always been a huge part of my business. We have just a ton of recipes of those to share. Many people have been to our classes at Kitchen Therapy, at Golden Ears, when we had cooking classes out at the Seasonal Experience. We've done them all over the place, and this is going to give me a chance to pull all those recipes together into one spot. There's also all the recipes we've developed for the catering we've done, the dining room menus, and even recipes I've learned from other chefs from restaurants years ago that are no longer around. They're kind of going to be put on there. So that's going to be the main thrust of the website. Then we're going to start over the next month or so, start building in the videos. And we're not just going to have videos of particular recipes. There's going to be videos talking about different ingredients, different techniques. We're going to have a little section where, we haven't quite figured out what we're going to call it, but it's like, what I think every kitchen needs. We'll have a little cocktail section with, maybe a Friday night happy hour at Chef's House. Some of the drinks we like and we would like to pair them with. We're going to have a vlog section. I've got so many not recipes, so many stories from over my career that I love to share, and people who've been in my classes have heard some of them, and they've always ended up in a learning experience. And it's really fun, I think, to share some of those with you guys and how they kind of shaped me and my career and where I've ended up. And then last year, Shannon and I took our trip down to Washington, Oregon, and California. And it was really received well on social media when we would post, the different places we found to eat, how we would cook at the Airbnb, where we would shop to find local products. And, every time we go somewhere, it's always food related, whether we want to find restaurants, check out farms, wineries, that sort of thing. That we're going to have a little travel blog part where, how do we travel? Where do we go? What we like to do, how we like to pack so that we can cook, what we take with us. And then I would like to eventually get to the point where there's maybe some interviews with people, local people for now that have shaped my life or that are local producers that share their stories, talk about their products, what inspires them. And then, this isn't all about just the past. This is also going to be about the future. There's more recipes to cook and develop. There's more ingredients to find. There's more people to meet, more adventures to have. And this is something that, I can carry with me and keep going for years, no matter where I end up cooking or what I end up doing. This is kind of the thing that's going to take me, I hope, to keep doing it till they put me in the ground. So we're hoping in the next month we're going to have it ready and set up to start doing some subscriptions. It will be a subscription-based site. I really want to keep this so it's not an expensive thing for people. I would much rather you take your money, you go buy some local product from a local farmer, go get that nice pots or pans that you need for your kitchen, get a good bottle of wine. You don't need to spend all your money watching me chat and sharing my recipes. So we want to keep this fairly reasonable. What we're kind of hoping to do, to give you an idea, in the next, probably by the end of February, beginning of March, I'm going to release 50, I'm going to call them founder subscriptions. We're going to charge $80 for the year. So that's just a little over, $6 a month. And what I'm hoping for here is, we get people that are going to start going through the website, trying the recipes, giving me some feedback. They're really going to be part of, the next steps on it. We might not be able to do everything people would like, but if there's enough people like, hey, you need to do this, or it'd be nice to see that, it's something we can start working on. And that's why it's going to be at a very, very good price. Once we've kind of gone through that, I'm hoping about a month or so later, we're going to release a builder subscription. And this is going to be through our newsletter, because this is really going to be priced to say thank you to everybody out there who's, been with us for the last 20 years. And in fact, so many people, supported me even before we went into our own business. And because you guys are such a big part of where this is going and the whole idea behind it, we want to make sure that you guys get, a little bit of a deal and in on the ground floor with it. So we're looking at, around $12 a month, or if you want to pay for the full year, $120, so that would be $10 a month. Then after that, we'll go back. I'm thinking it's going to end up being around the $15 a month mark to start with, or whatever, 12 times 12 for if you want to pay it all in one shot. I think it's $144 or something. But yeah, so this is just a little bit of a tease about what I am coming out with in the next month. We're still doing our in-home dinners, so you want to get in on those, drop me an email or a message. I'm going to be putting lots of content on the social media over the next month as we start playing around with more of the recipes, how the website's starting to look. Before we release the founders subscription, we will do a tour of the website to kind of give everybody a really good idea of how it looks, how easy it is to navigate. I really want this. This is going to be a real reflection of me. I'm passionate about food. I'm passionate about the people that are in the food business. I'm not a flashy guy. If you've been to my cooking classes, it's not bamming, kicking it up a notch, jumping around. But I can talk your ear off about how much I love a shallot, how much I love local greens. Pork, I could talk all day about pork. I love pork, yeah. Oh, well, we'll save that for the website. So keep watching our social media, and we'll start posting updates very quickly here. Thank you.